Here goes a camera reset again. Electronic jamming, more than likely. Zmoto pivot. The ending, you caught it turning itself. I didn't do nothing with it. And the camera's also off-aimed from the original location that it was on. It's January 7th, 2019, 5:29 a.m. I just picked it up, and so is it? Yeah, 5:30 a.m. on my cell phone. DVR system has a little bit of time off, lag time. Anyways, just keeps doing the same thing. A lot of electronic jamming, a lot of homosexual organized crime stuff involved, but just all outright maybe and socially obliterated. And you don't talk stuff to us. Nasty homosexual enforced grouping socialism while there's gangbanging, drugs, and everything else, while also enforcing that they're law enforcement and you'll obey. Now, I could get away from that, but there's other things that's happened to me with electronically situations that have impaired me, that's crippled me, paralyzed me. I've been scolded, I've been beaten on psychologically like I'm a child, and this has been, and it's being understood just like in New York City, people are starting to pick up homosexual organized crime since I was a child. Almost like a human trafficking situation, except with a lot less sex, assaultive, or sexual activity to a point. Anyways, you have a bunch of other motherfuckers in here throwing out, while there is police, local police, law enforcement stepping out, making gestures that I need to make a decision about how I talk to their law enforcement. Sorry, they're crack addict, drug addict, punk ass, weird fags that I don't have to put up with. They can call me names, I can't call them names. I better obey you because you're the law, but then again, I can prove your corruption. Who lawfulizes above you? Who's the law above you? You was hired by somebody, right? You need to quit acting. You need being scolded like some little retarded punk. Bottom line, defamated, discriminated, and we don't give a shit who you gonna go tell. Because I do have a paralyzation that's been worked on of how I got paralyzed psychologically that way. And like I said, it started adding up. Homosexual organized crime since I was a child. Things that I did, things that I accidentally told on, some of the things that I relayed, which has family presence to it. And then their whole people I don't even know, but my family, or connectivity. It wouldn't even be, the word family would not be correctly to use for myself. Group social connectivity. Being scolded, disciplined, and screwed off because I exposed their homosexuality when I was a child accidentally or something. It is a hard thing to tell, but put it in a certain way that is something hard to tell, but yet not. I didn't even know to a point of what it meant back then. They've done nothing but try to obliterate my life since then. You must be mentally retarded to allow secrets out like that. But it's not just one person, it's groups and hordes of people. Social condemning, guarantee, just like it was found in New York City, they are literally hundreds of them. They'll fucking group up and try to take control of a social situation, communal, or whatever it be. Employ themselves, get employment at every place that they can, so they have that link of social connectivity. It was explained to me 98.8% of the shit was shut down, cut off, stopped in its tracks to analyze my situation to what I'm saying compared to what they was doing. And guess what it does to them? Pisses them off. We have gay rights. We have the right to do this. We have a right to life. He doesn't have a right to life. I'm done. I'm pressing stop on this, but there's a whole slew of more stuff to go on to. But taking priorities of which one to not point the finger at, but to at least conclude a solid situation and a place and a situation to point. A situation of saying, okay, which I've been asked, do you understand who is it, what not? Yeah. At least the minimum, which was discussed with many other people in New York, homosexual organized crime. Also, in here playing around with the rights of life systematically and everything else, whatever they can do to obliterate, I'm done. Electronic jamming is a massive thing that they do. Data theft, electronic jamming, trying to stop the production of evidence, or me doing video diaries like I do here, and then trying to deem the video diaries, journals, logs, and evidence is chaotic. That's nutcase, that's schizophrenic, it's this and that. You don't need to do that. What did the system tell me when I went in and I didn't have evidence? And I was trying to explain this was happening, and they asked, do you have evidence? What do you think they told me to do? To get evidence, make notes. You go to stalking.org, you ask the sheriff's department, they tell you to log your shit if they're properly conducted and not influenced or corrupted and persuaded by the social situation that's going on around them, or if they're not participants themselves, because that's also ran into a lot of stuff. A lot of homosexual new cops coming out, and what you gonna do about it? We got connectivity. Basically mob styled organized crime shit. Excuse the lingo. I'm ending this video and uploading it.